everybody. How are you guys doing today on this hot? It is extremely hot today. I just came back from outside and I went for a little walk and it is hot outside. It is very hot. And yeah, this is what they're not playing. But yeah, it's another story time with Miss Mara, or Girly Mara, whatever one you prefer to call me. Yeah, this is actually this is a very interesting story and entertaining too, because yeah, I was young and I was dumb. I'm still young, but obviously I'm more mature and I'm more aware, and I know who's real and well. I mean, people could be, like people be like they be covering up. They be in a fucking disguise that they don't really be showing who they really are until it's the right time. You know what I'm saying? When you least expect it. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you about how I met this bitch of a man, and it was my first job. I was 18 at the time. I just graduated high school, and I got my first job at a summer camp. And I was really excited because that means I'm gonna start making money. I was start making money, so I was really excited about that. So basically, I came for the first day at the job, and I was assigned a class for their ages. The ages for the kids were ages, I believe, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, and 10 to 12, I believe. Yes. So I was with the 10 to 12 kid. No, I was with the 8 to 9 kids. And these bitches keep switching me around. I was literally with all the kids. I was with 8 to 9, I was with 10 to 12, and I was with 6 to 7. So they kept moving my ass around, and I was pissed because, like, bro, you leave me somewhere, put me there, bro. Mind you, I'm 18. I probably was the youngest one there, the youngest worker. So it's just like, bro, like, cut me some slack, but nigga, if you gonna train me. But it's like, anyways, that's besides the point. Sorry, my allergies acting up. And before I get into any of the juicy, I take a drink because, child, I don't want to relive this damn shit. But yeah, I was working in 8 to 9. That was the first class I was assigned to, and I was the junior leader, and there was, like, the team. What was it freaking called again? I don't remember. Like, it was like a counselor, like the top counselor, the freaking counselor, bro. I forgot, but I was like the assistant, and then the freaking like person, like the teacher position, kind of like they were like the counselor, whatever. I don't know. I forgot it. It's been that was 2021, so I forgot. But yeah, so me and this nigga, we're gonna call him Dainty. So Dainty, basically, he was like the head of the class. Like, he was like the counselor. He was in charge of everything that with the kids and what we're gonna do and everything. Like, he was in charge of that shit. So basically, I was the assistant, and there was 2 other kids who were CIT, with counselor and training type shit. So yeah, I was the junior counselor. He was like the senior counselor, and the CIT was the counselor in training. So like the senior counselor was like the top. Like, he was in charge of everything that what we're gonna do, and the kids and everything. Like, what's the plan for the day? Like, he was in charge of all that shit. My job was just to help him out. But over time, I've been noticing, and mind you, the program ran from, I believe, early July to like late August, I believe. Yeah. So basically, he would do little things like, he over here playing with me, over here trying to flirt and everything. And I would notice, but I was just like, maybe he just being friendly. I don't know. Maybe he just being friendly, right? And then more time went on, more time went on, and I'm just like, he's doing it more often. And you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, is this nigga like flirting? Is he trying to imply that he wanna like talk to me? Like, what's going on? So like, basically, I was catching on to like the signals and everything. I was catching on to the little gestures and everything, but I was just like, I don't think nothing of it, honestly. But yeah, time went on, more time went on, and he was just doing little things that would just give off like, nigga, you like me or something? Like, nigga, what the fuck are you on? But yeah, over time, like, he got fired. He got fired from the damn job because they said he said that his pay, he wasn't getting his full pay, and they got him fucked up and da 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 da. So he said he quit, or like they fired him. And I was like, oh, so I stayed because, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting paid. And I like the job. I actually did like, I just didn't like the fact that they moved me around too much. But yeah, he got fired, and then that's when he confesses, like, yo, like, what's your name? Like, what's your name? Can I get your, like what's your name? And I was like, Namar. He was like, oh yeah, like, I think you pretty, I think you cute, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like, blah blah blah. I'm like, thanks and stuff. Hey, yeah, I'm back. My phone got cut off. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically we started talking, and me being 18, I was like low-key excited, because I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, he's talking, we talking, that like early talking stage is like exciting and shit, because you just don't know what, like, is gonna happen next, or like, what could happen next, you feel me? But man, oh man, would I regret my decision. Sadly, he turned out to be the worst, the fucking worst, bro. I hope that I'll never let that happen again, because I choose wisely with who I talk to and who I, I'm associated with, because time went on, this nigga turned out to be complete asshole. Like, I'm telling you, the way he used to talk to me, the way he thought that he was so much better, and bro, I'm telling you, this nigga wasn't even that fine to be doing half of the shit that he was doing. Like, I'm telling you, bro, he was not even that fine to be doing half of the shit that he was doing, bro, and thought that he was that nigga. You really thought you're that nigga, bro? Like, have you seen yourself? And your personality don't make it worse either. Don't make it better either. Like, it makes it actually worse. Way worse. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, honestly, it was just a long time to come and, end this shit. The way he used to talk to me, he used to talk to me like I was a little girl or something, and he used to thought that, oh, like, yeah, like, well, I'm the one, like, you know what I'm saying, like, honestly, like, he gave me that type of vibe. And we was just like, it was nothing serious, honestly. It was just all like, it was, casual shit, but nothing serious ever came out of this shit. Nothing. And I was just like, bro, you know what? This nigga also was talking to other females, messing with other females, mind you. He was messing with other females and talking to other females, and one day he called me and he was like, yo, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, all right, what? He was like, so you might like want to stop talking to me after this. And my dumb ass should have, but because I was just like attached, like, like when you're attached, you feel me, like you're just low-key attached and you're not ready to, like, you know what I'm saying. And me being 18 and young and dumb, I was just like, what do you gotta tell me? He was like, oh, like, I just, like, I've been messing with other females, I've been talking to other females, and I don't know if you will like that, if you don't like that, then, you can just, like, let me know now, we could, like, just end it here, we could stop talking. I'm like, bitch, are you fucking stupid? Are you serious? Like, do you have no shame, my nigga? Do you have no shame? Like, it's just like, he just casually called me and told me that shit, that he was fucking other hoes, and I was just like, nigga, how do you expect me to take this? And I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt. Because it was like, bro, like, I thought that I was the only one. And I thought that, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he was still a piece of shit. But I thought that it was gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? But before it gets worse. But I was wrong about that too. So I was like, honestly, like, bro, I don't know. What the fuck how you expect me to react to something like this? You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't know, but just tell me if you don't want to talk no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll understand. Like, I completely understand. Like, you have every right to be upset and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, don't be acting as if you're trying to do me a favor, bitch. Don't act like you're trying to do me a fucking favor. Because at the end of the day, you're a dirty dog. You're a dirty fucking dog. Like, you just put your shit in anything. You put your shit in anything. You feel me? He put his shit in fucking anything that moved. Bro, did I tell you that nigga had like 20-something bodies? 20-something bodies that nigga had. And he walked around here like this shit. Nigga, you're dirty. You are dirty. Like, you feel me? And the fact that I would stay, bro. Because the thing about me, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to see the good in people. But no, that nigga has not 1 inch of good in him. Not one. You know what I'm saying? He's a dirty, fucking, worthless, cutlass. Okay? Sad excuse. Sorry excuse for a man. Sorry excuse for a fucking man, bro. That nigga could never, ever, like, just be a man. Man up and be a man and realize what the fuck he was doing was wrong. A nigga, 20-something bodies, and you're walking around here like you're the shit, and you're that nigga. looking the way you do, acting the way you act, bitch, sit down, your dirty ass. Anyways, so yeah, after that, I was pretty like, just a little distant with him because I was just like, bro, that's mad dirty. I'm like, you're still gonna fuck her? He was like, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm like, bro, nah, bro, this nigga can't be real. So, more and more time went on, and you know what I'm saying, we were still talking or whatever, but I was really just starting to see him for who he was. And I believe it was like around August of 2022 that we stopped talking. And yeah, we stopped talking around like August of 2022. I blocked him because I was just sick of his shit, bro. I was sick of his shit. I didn't like the way I was being treated. I didn't like the way he was using me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like it. And I did, like, I blocked his dumb ass because, bitch, no, I deserve better. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve way more respect. I deserve better than you. You're worthless. You're worthless, bro. You're a waste of space, honestly. So yeah, he was blocked. He's blocked. And from August of 2022, and then this nigga gonna try to reach out to me on, like, Instagram from all these different accounts and shit. And I was just like, I didn't even see it until I honestly saw he was reaching out to me, like, because he's been reaching out to me since like 2022 after I blocked him. And like, I think November 2022, or he was reaching out to me. He been reaching out to me saying, hey, can we talk, da 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 da. And I didn't see that shit until, like, I believe it was like last year. Yeah, I didn't see that shit until like last year, May, I think. And he's been texting me since 2022. So bitch, I haven't been seeing his shit for like 2-3 years. And then I finally saw it last year, and like I was like, what do you want, bro? And he was just like listen, like, I'm sorry for, like, I know I haven't been the greatest to you, da da da. And I was just like, okay, like, I know that's why you're blocked. And I'd never want anything to do with you again. And he was like, listen, like, can we just at least talk? Can we at least talk? Hold on, I need a drink. He was like, can we at least talk? I'm like, talk about what? There's nothing to talk about. Like, nigga, you already showed your ass. I know who you really are. You showed me who you really are. Like, there's nothing to talk about. And people like that never change. They really don't. And this is my point again. So when I decided to actually talk to him, and he was like, yo, like, you look good, dude. I'm like, I know. And I was like, what do you want? He was like, oh, like, like, I know, like, I haven't been the greatest to you and everything. And I know, like, I haven't been the nicest and everything. But, like, I miss you. And, like, I really want to, like, see you and everything and blah, blah, blah. And me, like I said, being a good-hearted person that I am, I said, all right, bet. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking, like, we were going to meet in a public place, like a public, like, area where people are around. And it's not us two. But he was like, yo, let's do like a movie night. Let's do like a movie night and everything. I'm like, a movie night? And I'm like, okay, but we're strictly watching a movie, Mitch. We're not doing nothing else. We're strictly going to watch the movie and we're going to talk. That's it. We're not doing nothing. And I made that shit perfectly clear to him. And then he was like, yeah, I understand. Blah, blah, blah. So that night I went to his house and we're going to watch the movie, right? So mind you, he got like a couch bed or whatever. He's on that side of the couch. I'm on the other side of the couch, like far away from him. Why are you so far away, nigga? Because I don't want to be near your dirty ass. Like, that's why. So I'm just sitting there. I'm trying to watch the movie. He was like, yo, come closer. I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga really made a thing, bro. So I said, all right, I moved a little closer. I'm not gonna lie to you, I moved a little closer. And then, he put his arm around me and shit, and then like was like low-key starting to kiss me and whatever. I was like looking at him like, nigga, what you doing? And he was like, what you mean? Like, come on, like, I'm like, I missed you. I'm like, if this is the reason you called me over here, nigga, bro, let me get the fuck out now. Let me get the fuck out, because I'm not, bro. I'm not. So basically, I was like, I told him, no, nigga, like, no, this is why you called me over here. So basically, he was like, I mean, no, like, I still wanted to see you, but like, I missed you. Like, I missed like what we used to do. I'm like, bitch, we didn't used to do nothing. That shit was all fake. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't organic. It wasn't real. It was just your satisfaction. So basically, I told him, nah, bro, we either gonna watch this movie or I'm leaving. Cause bitch, this is not what I came here for. I made that shit perfectly clear to you, nigga. Are you on the spectrum? Are you freaking that stupid? Like, are you that stupid? You're that slow? You're that airheaded? You didn't understand what the fuck I was telling you? He's like, oh, I understand on the phone. And then now you see me, you're trying to. So, watch this fucking movie. and I'm getting ready to call my Uber. This nigga couldn't even be a gentleman. Yo, let me call your Uber. Like, you already called the Uber. Let me call the Uber for you to get home. No, I had to call my own fucking Uber. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I left. And then, like, a few days later, you know, he's texting me every day, telling me, when you free, when you free, when are you free? I'm like, nigga, for what? What? He was like, come on. Like, when are you free? Like, when are you free to come over again? I'm like, bitch, I will never come over your house. I will never I will never fuck with you again, bro. Like, I would never fuck with you again. I will never talk to you again. I will never do anything with you again. I will never. And I mean that shit, bro. From the bottom of my fucking heart. I will never. So he was like, all right. And I hung up the fucking phone. Now that nigga's blocked. Bro, I'm telling you, y'all gotta watch out for these damn niggas, bro. You gotta watch out for them. Because they be swearing that they are superior to you. When they're literally when they're literally the bottom of the barrel, just ain't shit, dirty, disgusting, scum, like, just all the negative things you could think of, bro. Cause that's what they don't have no type of just common sense or the freaking just realization that they're a piece of shit and that they don't know how to treat a female, talk to a female. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the little things, like, bro, like, take you on a date, buy you little things, you feel me? Like, do anything besides just trying to fuck and everything else, because that's all you do. Like, you know, nothing productive, nothing, bro. These niggas are good for nothing. They're literally just gonna waste your time, and yeah, that's all they're good for. These niggas bring nothing to your life. They add no type of value, no type of freaking they add no consistency, they add no stability, they add nothing but fucking regret and disgust. That's what they add. So this is the story of how I met this nigga, and he turned out to be the worst. He was the worst. He was the absolute worst. A shitty ass person. And the fact, bro, I'm telling you, the way he looked. Yeah, my phone cut off again. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's basically the story about how these niggas ain't shit, man. These niggas ain't shit. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, that nigga, but he was the worst one. Out of all the niggas I talked to, he's the worst. He's the worst. Someone coming close to him, but he's actually the worst. Just because I met him first. Oh, that rhymes. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed the story, and comment down below if you have experienced any, you know, anything like this with anybody. And yeah, have a nice day. God bless.